Oh, hi, Mark. Thumbs up to anybody in the comments down below who can get the reference that I just made. This is the Audiosense DT200. Welcome back to the Audio Levels channel. Welcome back to another review. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribers of course are entered into any of the prize giveaways. For example, last month I gave away all the AdSense revenue to Sol Gaming LOL. He won $100. He won the AdSense revenue, plus I topped it up to $100. I was going to give away a Linsol voucher, but I ended up giving him an Amazon voucher because he was located in the US. So subscribe to the channel for that. Also subscribe and you are entitled to ask questions down below if you're looking for earphone recommendations. Now, this is the Audiosense DT200 two balanced armature in-ear monitor. This is good and it's okay at the same time, if you're going to understand what I'm saying. So the reason that you're seeing it back in the box, this is the ear tips, which are pretty decent. You get some foamies and you get some silicons. They're pretty good. Audiosense are a company that I don't know anything about. I've got a couple of sets of earphones in from them and I am intrigued because they're doing something okay here. The reason that I've put it all back in the box, apart from the cable and the accessories, is I want to show you this unboxing experience. So, you know, I knew that they were coming in at about $150. I knew that they were a dual balanced armature earphone. I knew that they were a resin shell body. However, I didn't know what they would look like once they got in. And yeah, I was like, this is a really nice, high quality, soft touch cardboard box. Really, really like that. Let's shake it loose a little bit. Pop off the outer sleeve. And then you get an even nicer box on the inside, soft touch, beautiful, high quality. This is stuff you see on $500 earphones. I'll stop that camera from shaking right now. The crazy thing that happened was this. Jeez! This is the biggest Pelican case I've ever seen included with a set of earphones. I know it's not going to be a real Pelican case, but guys, this is top quality accessories. It's got the little air escape valve, it's got the sealing on the outside, it's got the rubber padding on the middle. This is dope. I'm so excited about this. It's probably masking the price of the earphones, and they probably should have worked on the earphones a little bit more, but I love that as a presentation. Why do more companies not do that? Also completely and utterly impractical for carrying anywhere. You're not, you know, that's not going to fit in your pocket. There's a Duno case for comparison. It's about half the size, and that's a big case. That's what she said. This is overkill, but I love it. I love it so much. Like I just want more of these. I think I might actually take this case and just store all my earphones in when I travel. It would be cool going through customs with all these earphones, but just loaded in here, so it just looks like glistening little. I wonder what that would look like in the X-ray machine at the airport. Sorry, you got me in a good mood right now. This is the little presentation. It just says, let's see, Audiosense and a bunch of Chinese writing. In there is where the accessories and the cable comes. And up top, I shouldn't have put them away because it's going to be a nightmare to get them out again. But I had to show you that presentation. I just thought the presentation was so cool on this. So this is a two balanced armature earphone. It's about $150 and it's probably not worth the money in terms of sound quality. It is a very neutral and balanced sounding earphone. It is very well made as well. It has the resin shell, but it's a very small resin shell. And it's got a sort of cloudy finish on the inside where you can see the two balanced armatures sitting on the inside there. It is it's a giant capacitor on the outside of it as well. It is just really nicely made. It's a very well done presentation on this. They're lightweight, they're small. The cable is not really worthy of $150 earphones. It's like a step up from a KZ earphone maybe. It has a MMCX connectors, which I really like, which I think steps it up a little bit over other earphones. I think the blend of the copper with this faceplate looks fantastic. go ahead and pop it off. There's no issues there at all with the MMCX, which as I pointed out in another video, I did rage and snap the cable off of an MMCX on the Tin Hi-Fi T2 XVVVWWW, whatever Tin Hi-Fi are calling their earphones these days. The cable is adequate, but it's definitely not one of the best that I've seen on the market. I would upgrade that cable if I had the earphones. However, the big problem for the earphones is going to be the existence of the Tin Hi-Fi P1. These are within striking distance of the P1. And if you already have a capable source of driving the P1s to their potential, then unfortunately the Audiosense DT200 do not really hold up to that. However, if we take the P1 out of it and just evaluate it as a earphone that is $150, I've seen it on sale, so a little bit less, it becomes a lot more interesting. It is very, very good quality in the sound. It has, if I go to my listening notes on the left hand side here, let me see, DT200 listening notes. I found it a very smooth and natural presentation, very balanced armature, very not in your face, no real prominence over the bass line, over the mids. No one frequency stands out over the other. However, the mids on it are lovely, like really, really nice mids. Lots of clarity, lots of detail, and lots of smoothness. Very slight hint of warmth going across it as well, which really lends itself well to male vocals. The amount of detail and clarity on it lends itself to creating quite a wide amount of separation between instrumentation, so imaging was absolutely no problem with these earphones. These are what I would call sort of a neutral reference flat, but not cold in the sense that an Etymotic ER4 SR would be. The treble on it is adequate. I feel like it could have been pushed a little bit more, but then if they're trying to create that sort of flat sound to it, I think that it would have benefited from being extended just a little bit more. But then you're getting into a V-shape, because when I'm talking about the other deficiency would be in terms of the realistic approach of the bass. For $100 you get the Audio Legacy 2. The Audio Legacy 2 I believe is 2 balanced armatures and 1 dynamic driver or something similar to that. It's got more punch, more impact on the low end, a more realistic sub-bass response, if you will. The mid-bass response on this is pretty detailed and pretty good. It's got nice texture, it's got nice tonality, but you're missing in terms of overall impact in the sub-bass region. Now, as I said, it's a good earphone. This is a very, very listenable earphone for those that do not like over prominence in the low end or the highs. This is something that is kind of missing. We used to have earphones that were Western tuned earphones traditionally following Harman curves with extra bass on it, or more of a V-shaped pattern. And then you would have Asian earphones. Traditionally it would be like Asian earphones. Asian earphones would usually mean that there is a emphasis on the upper ranges to accommodate especially for Asian female vocals. Now, because of that, you're kind of missing out on a more neutralish sounding earphone, something like a Fearless Audio S8P, very flat, very neutral, very reference. This is kind of reference but enjoyable. It's very flat, it's neutral, it's unemphasized in any one frequency. It's just very, very well balanced. And I find it a very, very good earphone to listen to. I prefer the Tin Hi-Fi P1. I'm one of the biggest advocates for these being earphones that punch so far above their weight. And then you have the Tin Hi-Fi P1 Plus for those that want the difference in the treble. I think these are good, really, really good. I think the cable could be better. I think the accessories are fine. I think the carry case is outstanding, and I think the price is pretty good if that's the sort of sound that you're looking for. In fact, I'm going to say for $150, they're damn good. They're damn good at that price. The tin hi-fi P ones are outliers, absolute outliers. Just like the 7Hz Timeless at $200 are outliers. These are bang on the money for $150. I'm going to reevaluate that. So yeah, very, very good earphones, very comfortable, very good sounding. Definitely recommend them. I'll check you on the next review, which is going to be the the TRZR Way. So a super cheap set of earphones. People have been asking me to do more and more cheap earphones. So there you go. You're going to get it.